Antonio Boccuzzi was a steelworker for Thyssen. He was working 1 year ago on the night 7 of his co-workers died. He wasn't able to help them. The accident has left deep scars.
All I want is at some point to be able to live with that night. The images, the sounds, the smells. It's with me every day. I can't get it out of my head. I just have to learn to concentrate on something other than these terrible memories.
On the night of December 6, 2007, a pipe filled with hot oil exploded on the factory floor of the Thyssen plant in Turin, Italy. 7 workers died from severe burns. The accident received weeks of media attention. Accusations flew, with people saying the factory was about to close anyway, and that safety had been neglected for months. The entire city's anger was directed at Thyssen's management. Antonio Boccuzzi took part in the weeks-long demonstrations, his injuries clearly visible. He's still waiting for some expression of regret.
As far as my situation is concerned, to this day I haven't received a letter or a phone call from the company to ask me how I'm doing.
The Thyssen factory is now shut down. All access is blocked. In January, 6 company managers are due to appear in court. So far, the firm has remained silent. On the anniversary of the accident, Thyssen gave this statement.
We made the decision to remain silent in public because our statements have often been misinterpreted, and out of respect for those involved, and because the legal process has to work its course.
Prosecutors in Turin charged the defendants with manslaughter and one even with murder, unparalleled in a case like this. No one claims managers intended to kill anyone, but prosecutors allege the company allowed extremely hazardous conditions to exist.
We
found a lot of evidence showing that management knew perfectly well about the conditions in the factory and that an accident was likely to happen. Nevertheless, in spite of the fact that they knew about the risk, they simply accepted it.
Thyssen employees believe the company managers gambled with their lives, which infuriates the workers and the victims' families. Thyssen has paid the families 14 million euros in compensation, but that doesn't ease the anger and grief of the victims' families.
I keep saying they knew about it. Accidents happen, but this was no accident. It was murder, and I want the world to know about it. It was murder because it could have been avoided.
Some of the victims had a chance to speak on television on the 1-year anniversary. People in Italy are still asking themselves how the incident could happen. Now a documentary film is giving voice to the victims. With his film La Fabbrica dei Tedeschi, or The German Factory, director Mimo Calopresti is hoping to improve workplace safety. Statistically, Italy has the largest number of job-related accidents in Europe.
Things have to change. Safety has to improve. Everyone has to contribute. Company heads, workers, politicians. After Thyssen, everyone knew it can't go on like that.
Antonio Boccuzzi has become a deputy in Parliament for the newly formed Democratic Party. His focus is greater workplace safety.
A worker who doesn't have a decent contract is willing to accept any work, even if it's dangerous. You don't think about your own safety. You only think about whether the contract will be renewed.
Boccuzzi intends to fight to reduce industrial accidents in Italy.